Hi, my name's Steve Bagley and I'm the Collections Officer at Gloucester Waterways Museum. And as part of our revamp of the museum in 2016, we've been working on Sabrina 5, which is here in dry dock behind me. She's a dumb barge that was built in 1944 as part of the war effort to transport goods up the River Severn and up the Gloucester and Sharpness Canal. And we're going to repurpose her. We're going to make her into a floating classroom and utility space and perhaps even a temporary exhibition space. So at this point in time she's here in the dry dock at Nielsen's Boatyard in Gloucester Docks, and she's having the work done on her hull to make her fit for purpose. There's quite a lot of corrosion on the bottom of her hull, and we've had to replace a lot of panels, or Nielsen's had to replace a lot of panels to make it fit for purpose. There's a lot of welding that's been done and a lot of quite heavy work to get it to the stage where we can begin the fit out. I'm a museum curator, and for a museum curator to do the work that they've done on this boat seems a lot of intrusion into the boat. They've cut the fabric, the historical fabric of the boat up quite a lot, but we've had to balance that with the fact that we are going to use this object, so it's got a future. We're going to use it as, like I said, as a classroom and as a multi-purpose space. So although it seems like we've done a lot of work on the boat that perhaps we wouldn't have done if it was just to be a static object, I think it's been really necessary and will really help us in the future. So here we are down in the dry dock next to Sabrina's hull. She was surveyed in 2014, and there was some issues with corrosion, but when we took her into the dock this year in 2016 and she was sandblasted and water blasted, Nielsen's found there was quite a lot more problems with the corrosion. There was quite a lot more pitting in the hull than we thought. So extensive work had to be carried out to remove the really bad areas of corrosion, the pitting. If you look, it's all the way down the hull, both sides, and these new plates, so that corrosion was cut out and these new plates have been put in. It's a wonderful job, and it's going to be really preserved for the future. The bottom was also interesting as well. The underside, the bottom, there was a number of pits in that. When they surveyed it, they found a number of pits, almost to a point where the corrosion had made holes in the bottom of the boat. So what they've done is they've actually cut discs, a bit like this actually, cut discs out the bottom of the hull, and then welded new pieces of metal into them. So as you can see, the hull has been really made fit for purpose. The next thing they're going to do, because this work is mainly finished now, will be to start doing the interior, which will be clad in wood, and there will be a galley put in, accessible toilets, stairwell, a wheelchair lift, so it'll be fully accessible. And it's fantastic that we're giving a boat made in 1944 a really useful future.